Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening and a warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Shaw Public School family to the annual prize distribution ceremony of the academic session 2024-2025. This is a special occasion for us to celebrate success and hard work and to acknowledge the excellence that our children have achieved in the last year.
We are very fortunate to have a host of eminent personalities who have graced this occasion as our honorable guests. Our chief guest for the evening is Dr. Debi Prasad Duwari, former Director of Research and Academics at MP Birla Institute of Research and Honorary Faculty of the Physics Department of Presidency University. Dr. Duwari is a PhD in Astronomy and Astrophysics and recipient of umpteen awards and accolades for his outstanding work, some of which are the award for the best thesis by the Astronomical Society of India, Rabindra Puraskar by the Government of West Bengal for literary achievements in science, Swami Vivekananda Excellence Award by IBRF Kolkata, Radhanath Sikdar Memorial Award, and many more. Dr. Duwari has been attending workshops and conferences in various universities inside and outside India, UK, USA, France, Belgium, Spain, Germany, and many other countries of the world. Dr. Duwari has authored various books like Mahakasher Sahoj Path, physics textbooks for classes 9 and 10, and 2 of his books are on the way. A scientist with profound contribution in modern-day research and education, with a 21-year association with Birla Planetarium and his commendable efforts in public outreach programs, makes him our pride. A big salute to Dr. Debi Prasad Duwari and our heartfelt thanks for honoring us with your presence here, sir. He is accompanied by his spouse, Mrs. Sushmita Duwari, an eminent teacher at MP Birla Foundation Higher Secondary School, and she is also our guest of honor. Before we introduce our other guests of honor, may we have the formal inauguration of the event with the lighting of the lamp.
Lamp symbolizes the victory of good over evil, victory of light over darkness, and victory of knowledge over ignorance. Therefore, we shall begin this auspicious evening by lighting of the lamp. May I request all guests of honor to accompany our chief guest on stage and Madam Principal, Vice Principal, Middle School Coordinator, and Junior School Coordinator to usher them in and join hands to light the lamp and formally inaugurate the program. Let us put our hands together for all of them.
Thank you very much, sir. And I request the guests to stay on the stage for a little while more because we wish to felicitate you with a small memento. May I request Madam Principal to be on stage with us? Now we take this opportunity to introduce our guests to you, and at the same time, we also wish to felicitate our guests with a small memento. We have our students coming in with a potted plant as a token of our gratitude and felicitating. Ma'am Joystree Roy, Ma'am Sylvia Marina Mine, the Vice Principal of National Gems High Secondary School. Ma'am Tania Ma'am Joystree Roy, Principal of National Gems High Secondary School. Ma'am Anita Brooks, who has been ex-principal of many schools and now is associated with an NGO, and she has been in many of our programs before. May I also announce once again Dr. Devi Prasad, Mr. Animesh Kumar De, the principal of Gurukul Academy. And Dr. Devi Prasad Duwari, our chief guest, former director of research and academics at MP Birla Institute of Research. And Ma'am Tania Chakraborty, the additional vice principal of National Gems High Secondary School. Madam Duwari, I'm so sorry. Madam Duwari, the teacher of... Yes, I just missed out. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, madams, for formally inaugurating our event, and bless us that we are a success in this evening. Thank you very much. Prabhu Misha Manisha Mashesha Gunang Gunahina Mahisha Ganabharanam Rana Nirjita Durjaya Dvaitapurang Pranamami Shivang Shiva Kalpatarum. We respectfully bow before Lord Shiva, who works for our well-being like the Kalpataru. You are the storehouse of all qualities, godly and not godly, and are beyond the gunas. You triumph over demons in the battlefield. O great Guru, who fulfills each wish of ours like Kalpataru, we salute you. Seeking the divine blessings of Lord Shiva, we now present our inaugural performance of song and dance by the students of classes 4 and 5. Let us welcome them on stage to present the Shiva Stotram.
Mahesha Garabaranam Ranani That was indeed a spectacular performance being put up by our students of Shaw Public School. And before we move on to the next set of events, I'm glad to announce that we have our guest of honor, Dr. Shudeep Chakraborty, accompanied by his spouse amongst us today. We are very glad to welcome him. With this, I yield the podium to our principal, Madam Taposhi Sengupta, and request her to take us down the memory lane with her presentation of the annual report for the academic session 2024 to 2025. Let us welcome her on stage with a loud round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. At the onset of the 20th year of a successful journey made by our school, I feel honored to present before you the annual report for the academic session 2024-2025. Before I begin, I express my gratitude to Dr. Devi Prasad Duwari, his wife, Dr. Duwari once again, Sushmita Duwari, Dr. Sushmita Duwari, and all other eminent guests of honor who have graced this occasion and given us their invaluable time. We have come a long way in creating a brand, a name in the field of education for girls, empowering them with knowledge, skills, which are in keeping with the millennial challenges. At present, the school has approximately 2,200 girls, right from nursery till class 12, and they all receive education in a very friendly and competitive environment. Let me inform you that this academic year, 24-25, the school was ranked as the third best school in South Kolkata by the Times Excellence Award in Academics. We've also been the recipient of ABP Anando Shikha Shamman 2024 for being a center of excellence for girls in South Kolkata. This was in fact the second time in a row. Let us look at our school now. Our classrooms are equipped with interactive digital panels with the latest technology, and we maintain state-of-the-art laboratories for all science subjects: physics, chemistry, biology, computers, robotics and artificial intelligence, geography and home science also. Like every year, the beginning of the year, last year, that is, we had our orientation meetings where we orient the parents about our vision, plan of action, and our child's progress. And again, like every year, our session began in April. The 10th of April is our foundation day, and we celebrated it by treating ourselves to ice creams. This has in fact become a very sweet tradition in our school. Learning can be made fun and more effective if done through activities and playway methods. We believe in developing a child's skill, the child's perception, and also kinetic agility as a part of a child's overall development. Therefore, classes at junior level have been designed more interestingly based on activities. We have had several bagless days in school for students of classes 6 to 8, which are mainly purported to take education outside the classroom and to connect it to real life. Schools should not simply be a place where the children walk in with a burden on black and white, hung over their shoulders. A school's duty is to lay the foundation for shaping a child's social and moral health. We also try to inculcate values in our students through various activities and observations of special days. In April, our students celebrated World Earth Day by spreading awareness about the need for a clean and green environment. In the same spirit, World Soil Day was observed through special outdoor assembly to generate awareness about the types and use of soil and its importance. Appreciation for natural life was also reinforced through celebration of International Tigers Day, when the children of junior school used their artwork to send a message. On World Wildlife Day, animal masks and cutouts were made by the students, and some of them gave us a few Kodak frames. Well, we have tried to make our students value relationship and human connections above all. Students have been taught to appreciate the contribution of their parents, and on Mother's Day, and sometimes even on Father's Day, they have been asked to, and they have been rather taught to make flower bouquets, cards, and other things to show their appreciation to their parents. The school hosted a small tea party for grandparents of our students, where the dear grandparents came to school to watch the performance of the little ones of kindergarten. They showed their grandparents through their performance how much they loved them. Grandparents are indeed very essential in a child's life. Students in our school also learn that people around them deserve respect. And therefore, on the 1st of May, our students express their appreciation for the service provided by the support staff, giving them greeting cards, handmade cards, flower bouquets, a way of celebrating International Labour Day. Students of class 11 organized a grand farewell party for the outgoing batch of ISC, creating an undying bond of fraternity with their seniors. On Raksha Bandhan, the juniors tied handmade rakhis on the wrist of their peers and seniors. We try to encourage our students to do everything, and that is why the emphasis on handmade things. For their teachers, on the Teachers' Day, the girls put up an unforgettable performance on highlighting their understanding of the fact that they know teachers are their guiding lights. Of course, the teachers also reciprocated through a dazzling performance on Children's Day, and the memory of the day was further sweetened with chocolate boxes they received the next day. We instill in our students the correct ideals with examples of our national heroes through observation of significant days. Children celebrated Robindra Jayanti, closely followed by Nojrul Jayanti, through recitation of poems, speeches, music, and dance performance. To commemorate Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar's birth anniversary, students put up a small play and conducted a quiz for their juniors based on Vidyasagar's life and work. Swami Vivekananda was paid homage to on his birthday through a special assembly comprising PowerPoint presentations, songs, and declamations. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, the iconic leader of the youth, was paid a great tribute through a lively presentation in a special assembly. To inculcate the true spirit of patriotism in children, we had a pre-Republic Day celebration in school. Independence Day was celebrated with great pomp and grandeur on 15th of August by hoisting of the tricolor after the grand march past, organized by the Students' Council, thereafter followed by a cultural program. On 25th of November, a special assembly with placards, posters, speeches, and enactment of skits brought out to all of us the significance of National Constitution Day. We made our children aware of their right to education. On UNICEF Day, the children took part in a special assembly talking about the children in need all over the world. Our children are also at par with the technologically advancing world and mentally prepared to meet new challenges. The interactive panels in the classrooms helped us to make a presentation to observe the World Computer Literacy Day. Self-love is as important. Therefore, we motivated our students and taught them the art of healthy living by observing International Yoga Day in school. Festivals are generally marked as holidays in the school calendar, but an advanced celebration in school can foster team spirit, deep sense of community feelings, and spirituality in children. Ratha Yatra was celebrated in school, and the tiny ones were helped by their teachers to decorate the Rath and pull it around the campus with their friends, seeking divine blessings for all. There was prasad for all at the end of it. Colorful artwork, music, and dance filled the school in spirit of Janmashtami, the birth of Lord Krishna. The biggest festival for us, that is Durgotsav, was ushered in with Agomoni, a program of dance and music performed by students. The interim week between Durgotsav and Deepavali saw a burst of colorful wall decor prepared by students and a dance and music performance to celebrate the festival of light. Devi Saraswati, the epitome of wisdom and learning, was invoked on Vasant Panchami. TV9 and Shaungbad Pratidin covered the event. Spring represents season of freshness and the beginning of a new year. And who can usher in spring with more colors than the little ones wearing their big smiles? Our students celebrated new spring in school by the musical program Vasant Utsav. This year, the main school event was the Grand Winter Carnival, Cepheus 24, right before we closed for the brief winter recess. For 2 days, practically, the school turned into a magic land with games and prizes, food, rides, disco, live programs on stage, etc., etc. But the chief attraction of the event was the tableaus on the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, and also Gods and Legends of Egypt. We were aired live on YouTube and Facebook, which I'm sure you all have witnessed. Our guests of honor were special children from Voice of the World. Soon after the event, we reached out with gift hampers for special children to the students or to the children of Society for Protection of Children's Rights, that's in Joka, to the Voice of the World, and to Calcutta Blind School. Besides, we also conducted short educational trips for students. Our students from classes 7 and 8 this year visited the Birla Industrial and Technological Museum and explored the wonders of science outside textbook. This year, students of classes 10 and 12 attended interactive session with Miss Aisha Bowie, aerospace engineer and former NASA scientist and founder CEO of the renowned educational companies STEM Board and Lingo. This meeting was held in American Center. Students of geography in classes 11 and 12 visited the Diamond Beverages Private Limited, whose main product we all know is Coca-Cola. They observed the processing unit to collect data for acquiring a first-hand knowledge of the production method. Besides that, the school organized various workshops for counseling of students on their career and also for the enhancement of teaching skills and new ideas to teachers. We try to create an atmosphere of healthy competition in school to make learning a holistic process. Throughout the year, we conducted various competitions to inspire the children. We conducted elocution competition for classes 1 to 12. Students of classes 3 and 4 took part in colorful storytelling competition with the help of props and, of course, armed with their skill of articulation. We have successfully taught our children to love and take care of books by engaging them in an inter-house competition where partners collaborate to read a passage and make a dog corner and a bookmark on the theme read in the book within a short time, a fixed time that is. Spontaneous thinking and effective articulation became a fun-filled challenge in inter-house extempore competition for classes 7 and 8, and it was in English as well as Hindi and Bengali. The inter-house quiz has always been one of the most popular events of the school year. We had a special quiz for maths wizards and called it Mathathon, which proved to be a fantastic way to grow their interest in maths. Our school also conducted the inter-house Just a Minute, in short, JAM competition, a game that tests proficiency and fluency in spoken English. Children love it. Inter-house cookery competition for senior students entailed non-fire cooking techniques, keeping both health and taste in mind, along with, of course, table decoration and presentation. Mrs. Manashvita Basu, head of the Department of Home Science at Garden High School, adjudged the competition. Our student Samriddhi Paja brought home the first prize in sub-junior category of zonal painting competition organized by ASISC. This year, our school hosted the prestigious Frank Anthony Memorial All India Inter-School Debate for Category 2, Stage 2. Our student Shubho Lagna Singho and Ritika Sen, both from class 8, reached up to the grand finale held at New Delhi by South Asia's largest STEAM quiz, Quest Season 2. Taza TV organized the inter-school event Wisdom 2, in which students from our school achieved the 3rd rank. We took part in K. Carmel CNI Kids Festival and won a bunch of prizes. The smallies of classes 3 and 4 participated in Vibgyor, a fest organized by MP Birla, and won the 2nd prize over there. Many of our young ones took part in Viz National Spell Bee, and the rank holders received trophies. We encourage and appreciate children honing multiple talents along with studies. And I use this platform to proudly present some of our brightest stars. Aindri Shaha of Class 1 is a gymnastic champion. Our student Kaushani Das of Class 4 is growing up to be an accomplished basketball player, winning prizes at such a young age. Our little artist Shruti Mistry is a second prize winner at the district level drawing competition. Komal Adhikari of Class 4 is a talented singer in classical music. I must mention Atmaja Roy of Class 4, who is a budding badminton champion from our school. Also, our student Shuchandra Mazumdar of Class 4, an avid chess player, has made us proud by winning a number of tournaments in the city and the state. Two of our talented young writers, Alopa Bhattacharya and Dipsha Sheel, both of Class 7, had their individual books published, namely Finding the Disappeared and The Lost Map. I am proud to announce the names of Shaptara and Madhura Sengupta of Class 8 for their outstanding achievements at Inter-District Matsushima Full Contact Karate Championship in Birbhum. Together, they brought home 5 medals, including 2 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze. We also had an in-house book fair for students sponsored by Oxford to encourage reading habits and love for books among children. The handmade crafts, paintings, charts, models, etc. were displayed in the annual school exhibition. We organized the event on the day of the open house in order to enable every parent to witness the lovely work of their wards. Spring is also the time of transition and growth. We celebrated the graduation day as the little ones completed their kindergarten and graduated into the primary school. In the month of May, we had gathered for annual prize distribution ceremony last year at Sarat Southern Auditorium. Along with the distribution of prizes, we also witnessed yet another prestigious and solemn ceremony, the investiture of the school prefects and captains. But the greatest mark of success for a school is the achievement of its students at the board examinations. You all are most aware that the ICSE and ISC results have been published, and my joy knows no bound in announcing the outstanding results our girls have done. In ICSE 2025, we had 44 candidates scoring above 90%, with Meghna Srivastava topping the list with a brilliant 99%. In ISC 2025, 41 of her girls have scored above 90%, and our dear student Shutishmita Chakravarti has made us proud with 99.5%, not only topping in school, but also achieving an All India 3rd rank. I must also mention our student Archita Ghosh, who has ranked 5th in ICSC at the state and national level. She has scored 99%. I expect you to witness them on stage being felicitated for their accomplishments. Congratulations, girls, and congratulations to the parents for being such pillars of strength in their lives. Today's evening, therefore, is purported to be a small showcase of all the great vision with which Shaw Public School embarked on this journey, and the measure of the success it has scaled so far, for which we are indebted to our management for their generous support in all the endeavors. I must mention the constant cooperation of our Vice Principal, Ms. Shoma Banerjee, our Middle School Coordinator, Mrs. Sangeeta Arora, and our Junior School Coordinator, Mrs. Sweta Mazumdar, who have been guiding our army of about 135 teachers and non-teaching staff in getting our students ready for the future. I think we can have an applause over here. Thank you. It would be perjury not to express my gratitude to you, dear parents, for being our counterpart and helping this school to hold its head high. Nothing would have been possible without your assistance. Thank you for trusting us with your child's future, and I would like to applaud you. However, keeping everything aside, I must address our students from this platform because it is they who matter the most. They are all seated above. Dear students, my dear students, I congratulate each one of you on your success and thank you for letting us have a taste of it too, as teachers, mentors, and guides. There is but one problem in it all. By showing us that you can do it, you are raising our expectations higher and higher. Do you understand that? Oh, very good that you understand. Because this particular standard you have to maintain it and you have to take it higher because we expect higher. Your parents expect higher. Well, as you enjoy the rest of the evening, dear students, and you all, dear parents, you appreciate the prizes. The children will cherish the memories. Girls, do remember one thing. Do remember to give back to the school one promise. Only one. You must promise to do your best in whatever you do.
Come with me, okay?
You must promise to do your duty to God, your duty to your country, and to yourself. And I assure you, quoting a few lines from Rudyard Kipling, the poet had said, "Yours is the earth and everything that's in it." Have you read the poem? Oh, very good. And finally, I have to tell you one thing, say to you, and that is to be a good human being is all that it takes. And in that challenge, I pray that the Almighty showers His endless blessings on you all. And I believe that's a prayer that everyone in this auditorium has. Thank you. You may enjoy the rest of the evening. But before I leave, I would like to tell you one thing, that everything that you will see on stage today, or you just saw a little program, everything is done by the students and teachers of the school. Nothing has come from outside. Our students have learned to be capable. They have learned to be independent, and they have self-taught themselves with a little guidance from their teachers. That, I believe, is the most wonderful thing. So a final round of applause for our students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking us back to those wonderful memories. But I would make a request to you. Please do not leave the stage as of now. Please have a glass of water, because I want you to be on stage. We want to felicitate the toppers of ICSE and ISC 2025. And may I request our Madam Vice Principal to escort our chief guest, Dr. Duwari, to kindly come on stage and do the honor of giving out the prizes. Let us put our hands together to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Duwari, on stage. And one by one, I call on stage the toppers of ICSE 2025, Meghna Srivastava for scoring 99% marks. Please turn towards the audience, Meghna, and let us have a photograph. Thank you so much. May I now move on to ISC 2025. The school topper was Shuchishmita Chakraborty with a 99.5% marks, 100 in sociology, 100 in psychology, 99 in geography, in English and in history, and for coming an All India third in ISC 2025. Congratulations, Shuchishmita. She was from Humanities team. Thank you. Archita Ghosh with a 99% from Humanities stream once again is the second topper and the 5th rank holder at the state level and at All India level. Can we have a photograph? Thank you, child. Next we have Rupsha Nag with 98.5%, the highest scorer of Commerce stream. From the Commerce section, Rupsha was the topper with a 98.5%. Thank you. Next we have Nirja Rahman and Vanshika Sharma, both with 96% marks, having come jointly first in the stream of science. Both of them have scored the same marks, and therefore they are joint toppers in the science stream, ISC 2025. Thank you, students. Thank you for making us proud. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for bearing with us. Also, I would like the ICSE topper and the ISC topper to come on stage once again, because we have a special memento. May I call Meghna Srivastava on stage once again for making us proud and topping the school. Here we have a small silver plate and a beautiful memory for you to cherish. There goes the silver plate. May I now also call on Shuchishmita Chakraborty to come to the stage, and we have another silver plate for her for topping the school and making us proud by achieving the 3rd rank all over India in ISC 2025. Thank you, Shuchishmita, so much for making us proud. And thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. You can kindly go and take your seat, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, and do more, and become more, you are a leader. The investiture ceremony is a solemn occasion that marks the beginning of a new academic session. Our students are the torch bearers of tomorrow. In order to inculcate in them a sense of respect, discipline, tolerance, and care for others, in Shaw Public School, we follow the tradition of carving leaders out of them by investing them with responsibilities of school prefects, house captains, vice captains, and school captain to lead the student council throughout the year. As role models to display exemplary behavior as they prepare to don the mantle of leadership and responsibility with utmost dedication and commitment, we expect them to discharge their duties entrusted upon them by the school and inspire their juniors and peers to reach targeted success to uphold the glory of the institution. With this trust and confidence in our newly elected council, we shall begin this pompous ceremony. I would humbly request the captain of the ship, our principal, Madam Taposhi Shengupto, and our middle school coordinator, Madam Arora, to take the helm and preside over the ceremony. Let us all welcome them on stage.
I command the nominated school prefects to march forward and take their stand on the stage for the solemn oath-taking ceremony.
I do hereby invest you all with the rank of school prefects and charge you to honor the pledge you have just taken.
Now I command the school house captains to march forward and take their position on stage for taking their oath.
I do hereby invest you four with the rank of house captain of your respective houses and charge you to honor the pledge you have just taken.
Now I command the school vice captains to march forward and take their position on stage for taking their oath.
I do hereby invest you three with the rank of school vice captains and charge you to honor the pledge you have just taken.
Now I command the school captain to come forward and take her position on stage for taking her oath.
before my own, and shall strive to be a lady. I shall remember service of my country.
I do hereby invest you, Chantika Mondol, with the rank of School Captain for the year 2025-2026 and charge you to honor the pledge you have just taken.
May I request Madam Principal to hand over the certificate and the badge to the school captain. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to congratulate the school captain and her team and request the parents to applaud the achievement of their children on attaining this prestigious leadership role. May I request everyone in the audience to stand up in honor of the school anthem. Everyone to be seated. Now I order the school council to disperse.
Today, we are truly honored to have our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Debi Prasad Duari, amidst us. Sir, it's my privilege to invite you on stage and share your words of wisdom with us. Let us all welcome Dr. Duari with a huge round of applause.
Keeping with the mood with which
the whole program started, she was the thrum. I'll start my deliberations with two words, Vande Mataram. Respected principal, ma'am, managing committee members, esteemed teachers, dear students, proud parents, and all present. Good evening, everyone. It is an immense pleasure and honor and privilege for me to be here today as a participant at your annual prize distribution ceremony. And believe me, this last around an hour or so, it's an amazing experience for me as I sat at the front row observing what is going on the stage. The very sense of humanity, ethos, morality, human value sense, and added with education, knowledge, wisdom. Each program, each happening that has happened in the last 1 hour is an example of that. And believe me, I'm not making up words. It is a rare opportunity for me to be present here today because I have seen wonders. So I thank you sincerely for inviting me to be part of such a joyous and inspiring occasion. I also thank you for your kind invitation to my wife, Dr. Shushmita Duari, at the occasion. And in this sense, I'm a little better off in the sense all the guests of honor and everybody, all the dignitaries, they have received nice one sapling. But between two of us, we have received 2 saplings for our home. So that way, we have gained a little. It's okay. Today is not just a celebration of academic excellence and talent, as you can see already, but also a recognition of hard work, determination, and the never-ending pursuit of growth. Because that is the mool mantra of success, happiness, life, and everything in today's world, growth. To all the students receiving awards, congratulations. You have made your families and your institution proud. But I would also like to remind everyone here that while trophies and certificates are important symbols of achievement, true success lies in the values you carry, the courage with which you face challenges, and the kindness you show to others. I must also acknowledge the unwavering dedication of the teachers and staff members. Your guidance and mentorship play a crucial role in shaping these young minds in addition to the teaching, to the core teaching subjects to your young students. Because what we have seen, it tells me that how much thought, how much patience, how much energy, how much focus each of the teaching faculty have put in to create such a magic that we saw in the last 1 hour. And to the parents, to me, they are the first teachers. Don't think that I'm sending my kid to the school and the school will take charge of it. School takes charge of them for 7 hours. But the rest 17 hours, you are in charge. Which today's world, it's a little difficult to take that in mind that, okay, I have to look after my kid in every way possible. But thank you for being the first teachers and the strongest supporters of these students, even if they have done something a little this way, that way. In today's world, as I believe in future as well, it is not just grades, and this is well thought. I thought about it yesterday night, and I thought that I should mention this to these young kids young girls over here. It is not just grades, exam performance of a student that will be sought after by the society and higher institutions and later on by employers. It is rather the skills that a particular student has acquired and its successful application to real life situations that they interact with. Very, very important word given the present policies of our country. If you take NEP 2020, NEP 2023, skill development modules, coming 10 years, grades will not be important for getting a good position. Your skills. Our age-old ideas of skills are, okay, if the air conditioning machine has to be maintained, I need a skill to do that. Or if the car has broken down to some level, I need a skill to, but skill is not this, skill is not that. Even in the subject of Sanskrit, you should have skill. Skill is how you apply your acquired knowledge for benefit of the society, of the event, and of yourself. So let me paint some words to the young minds upstairs. That is becoming increasingly important in our fast-changing world, skill development. When we think of school, we often think of textbooks, exams, grades, these sort of functions, other festivals, other things. While academic knowledge is important, we must remember that real success in life, both personally and professionally, depends not only on what we know, but also on what we can do with what we know. That is important. How good you are will be judged soon by what you have done, not who you are, how you look, how you dress, or how much number you have got in your certificates, right? So, this is where skill comes in. Let me ask you a question. I think because I interact with young kids, young minds, they sometimes ask me, how many of you have learned something in class and thought, but where will I use this particular knowledge, right? Well, for example, Newton's laws of motion. Okay, I know Newton's laws of motion. I can do sums on that. But in my everyday life, why do I need Newton's laws of motion to be understood and memorized and whatever and whatnot? The point is, it's a fair question. The answer is, knowledge becomes powerful only when it is combined with the skills, right? Communication skill, problem-solving skill, teamwork, creativity, and time management, each aspects. In today's world, having just a degree is not enough, as I said. Employers, universities, and society at large are looking for individuals who are adaptable. Days of AI has come. Within another 10 years, you will see 40 to 50% of the traditional jobs have gone. Computers have taken over. Then how you will be employed? How you will be used here? Because they want you to be adaptable, who can think critically, who can lead and collaborate, and who can keep learning throughout life, which in our generation we never did that. Oh, once you have passed the school and college and university, learning is over. If I'm an academic job, if there is some new subject put in, I do 2 nights of studying and then just go and give it to my students. No, it should be a lifelong learning process. So what can you do as students to develop? Get involved. Meaning joint organization, participate in school events, volunteer for projects. Each activity you do outside the classroom builds valuable skills. Communicate. Learn to express your ideas clearly and confidently, whether it's through writing, public speaking, or simply having meaningful conversations. Solve problems. Don't shy away from challenges. And to what level I'm saying, you know. Don't take the problem which you cannot solve in your first attempt to your coaching class, to your tutor, or even to your teacher. Try it 5 times. If you fail 5 times, then you go. Nowadays, we have this, instant. Everything is instant. Food is instant. Coffee is instant. Solution is instant. If you go for an instant solution, you will get a solution, but you will not learn it throughout your life, which is necessary for skill development. So, when you try to fix something or find a better way to do it, you are learning to think critically. Use technology wisely. In the digital world, being tech savvy is not optional. Use digital tools not for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook only, but to learn, create, and collaborate. Just to give you an idea, in the last 1-2 years, you hear about AI, artificial intelligence, and you know about ChatGPT. Oh, you go to download the Android app, do it, ask anything, any question, that comes the answer. And you think, I know AI. No, that is not AI. AI is how ChatGPT is doing it through a machine learning language, how it is collating data from the whole of the internet worldwide, and within fraction of a minute giving you the answer. Understanding that, accepting that, learning that, and employing that is called that you are good in artificial intelligence. ChatGPT is not artificial intelligence. ChatGPT is one of the tools used by artificial intelligence that you should understand. So keep learning. Be curious. Ask questions. Don't shy away from asking questions. I come from a school, Kolkata school, where in the childhood, when there was this school logo and a motto, and there it was written, if I say it, you'll understand which school, courage to know. And in my childhood days, I was always wondering why there should be courage to know something. Then I realized, to know for yourself, in your own terms, you need the courage to ask questions. Not shy away from asking a question, because you may think, everybody else in the class will think, I am so stupid, I don't understand this, so I'll keep quiet. Right? No. Unless and until you ask questions and get your answer in the way you can understand, you cannot think critically and your skills will not be developed. You'll just summarize, go to the exam, almost vomit it out, get 99, 100%. But that is not success. Right? So keep learning. Learn skills like coding, graphic design, new language, fashion designing, whatever you want. I'm not saying learn physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology. No. Remember, skills are like muscles, The more you use and train them, the stronger they get. And most importantly, cultivate the culture of both critical and abstract thinking. We today, in general, not here, not this school, but in general, miss a very important factor from a young student's life, thinking. We don't give them much time to think. We just put them through a blizzard of information, formulae, expectation of parents, expectation of the society. They go and play, they sing, they paint, but that also becomes a part of a routine. That you have to do this to be a good person. But where is the time for the thinking? Because unless you have critical thinking, explanatory aspect, or abstract thinking, imagination. In this particular faculty, I think the older generation is a little better. We used to imagine things in our childhood. Sometimes we have to look into the sky, see the clouds, and try to find out which formation looks like something similar to the ground. Today's kids, sadly, don't have the time. They are not allowed to have that time to look up in the sky and talk about clouds. Example. So, start that habit of thinking, right? And because it is the intelligent thought processes which will give the best and positive introduction. Basically, your school years are the foundations of your future, you all know. Make the most of them, not just earn good grades, but to become capable, confident, and skilled individuals. That's the true goal of education. So justifiably also, after I say all this skill, at the present era, a school is not only a place of study, but also an agency for the wholesome development of a young mind. It is though important to realize, there is a but, it is very important to realize that it is an extremely dynamic, well-planned policy decision of a school to keep the right balance between curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular activities, right? Because I have to admit, sometimes, not today was an eye-opener for me. I come across annual reports of schools containing colorful descriptions of festivals, competition, outings, sports, without giving much about the core academic activities and the newer teaching learning methodologies. So bringing up a child is an intricate process of synergetic involvement of, as I mentioned, of teachers and students, parents. Both the parties should act in a concerted, proactive, complementary and hand-holding manner. Parents and teachers should hold hands, not try to find issues, parents finding issues with the teachers, and teachers trying to think that this parent is not understanding what I'm trying to say. Hold hands. Because what is your objective for the parents? To make your kid become the greatest. If you fight with the teachers, or even if the teachers try to shy away from you because you ask uncomfortable questions, this is not going to happen. So every educational is not this school. There should be a synergy. So in a hand-holding manner to make a child grow wholeheartedly with proper ethical and moral values. We all say this. Please tell me, how many of us teach our kids in a true sense ethical and moral values? Tell me. In the house even. If I tell my 4-year-old kid, don't lie, lying is sin. And the next moment he finds that I'm lying on something to somebody outside. When I say this, don't steal from anybody. It's the biggest sin. And then they come to know that maybe, not anybody here, I'm stealing from the government or my office or from somebody or from common people regularly and making us feel very happy. So, follow your child's progress through your own example, which is so difficult. Everybody will say, this is, in Bengali we call it, bodo gyan dewa kotha. But it is true. Right? So how many parents will think that way? Every parent should think. Before pointing fingers to the school, to the system, to the climate, to the government, to the rising cost, everything is fine. Have you pointed fingers at yourself while bringing up your kid? Try to do that. So, bringing up a child is intricate, right? So, ethical and moral values with a penchant for learning, for knowledge, not just for going up the next step of the ladder of worldly achievements and success. To a school authority, I've thought about it. The school authority, the school is known by the achievements of its student. Authority meaning topmost people. Mera school acha kar raha hai, right? To the students and the parents, the school is known for its teachers and its academic prestige. And for the teachers, the school is known for its good governance and visionary abilities of the policymakers. I know some of you may be a little angry with my words, but can you tell me what is wrong with what I am saying? We want to make everybody happy, right? Are we making the parents happy? Yes, probably. Are we making the students happy? Yes, that is our job. Are you making the management happy? If your school is big and earning a lot of money, yes. Are the teachers happy? Good question. So, it's a wholesome investment from all to give a wholesome development of a young mind. And this aspect will become more important as we set forward. My students, I have taken a long time. As you will all move forward, whether into higher education, careers, other ventures, remember that learning never ends. Stay curious, stay humble, stay open, and always believe in your potential. Once again, I thank you all for this warm welcome and congratulate every prize winner here today. Keep striving, keep dreaming, never stop learning. And I'll tell you just two sentences. My very personal belief, deep belief, India is rising. And do you know, in the future, coming future, near future, who will be driving the development of India? Women, girl power. And I know this is going to happen. This is not a feel-good factor. How many of you know Chandrayaan 3, Chandrayaan 2, the project director was a woman. Our State Bank of India chairman is a woman. This is happening. And you, as a part of this fantastic educational journey that you are going or are gone through from your age of 3, 4 to the age of 18, will prepare you for that successful adventure called life. You can. Believe me, my girls, you can. Have the faith in you. Please. So I thank you all for this warm welcome and congratulate every prize winner. Thank you, and may your journey ahead be full of success and fulfillment. And in the last 1 month, what we are seeing, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. Let us not delay and come to the main event we had been waiting for all along, the prize distribution ceremony for the academic session 2024-25. We shall begin with the prizes of classes 1 to 4, and I take this opportunity to call upon stage our junior school coordinator, Ma'am Shweta Majumdar, to announce the names of the winners. I yield the podium to her. May I request Madam Anita Brooks to come up on stage and do the honors of giving away the prizes to the students. Let us welcome Ma'am Majumdar. Okay. So, should we call Sylvia ma'am? Sylvia ma'am, should I call? I'm sorry. It seems Madam Anita Brooks have left. So I would like to request Madam Sylvia to come up on stage and do the honors of giving away the prizes to the students. Let us welcome Ma'am Majumdar and our respected guest of honor with a huge round of applause.
Good evening, esteemed guests. It is truly a pleasure to have you all with us tonight. Let's start. Starting with class 1. May I have the class teacher of class 1A, Pushpita ma'am, on the stage? Third position for class 1 goes to Hiya Roy Chaudhuri. Second position goes to Sukanya Bhattacharjee. First position goes to Tiana Banerjee. Best conduct goes to Adira Sen. Best turnout goes to Oindrila Odhikari. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Pushpita ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 1B, Shantani Dhawan ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Myra Paul. Second position goes to Srinidhi Sarkar. First position goes to Noiriti Ghosh. Best conduct goes to Urmi Bhakat. Best turnout goes to Kaushiki Ghoshal. Ma'am, please join for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 1C, Shomita Bhattacharjee ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Ahana Chakrabarti. Second position goes to Abhishmita Das. First position goes to Shubhangi Biswas. Best conduct goes to Ahenika Roy. Best turnout goes to Ayushi De. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 1D, Deepanita Banerjee ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Anindita Barua. Second position goes to Dhriti Kumar. First position goes to Aratrika Sarkar. Best conduct goes to Sampurna Naskar. Best turnout goes to Ashmita Mitra. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Now the award for Most Remarkable Improvement goes to Sheikh Meher Ali of class 1B. I would request the class teacher Shantani ma'am to accompany the child on the stage. Ma'am, Meher, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Meher. Now, overall first from class 1 goes to Tiana Banerjee. She has scored 99.4%. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. A big round of applause for Tiana. Ma'am, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Tiana. Moving to class 2. May I have the class teacher of class 2A, Dipannita Chaudhary ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Aritri Saha. Second position goes to Shupriti Giri. First position goes to Aradhya Bhattacharya. Best conduct goes to Siddha Das. Best turnout goes to Chandrika Ghosh. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 2B, Angela Oster ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Shibangi Majumdar. Second position goes to Arohi Das. First position goes to Hitakshi Mukherjee. Best conduct goes to Purvasri Das. Best turnout goes to Srinidhi Basu. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 2C, Chaitali Sarkar ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Tamugna Jana. Second position goes to Priyani Chakravarti. First position goes to Adrija Datta. Best conduct goes to Aradhya Banerjee. Best turnout goes to Shomili Mandal. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 2D, Dipannita Biswas ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Afshin Ali Gain. Second position goes to Shriyantika Parbat. First position goes to Aditri Datta. Best conduct goes to Anushka Khatua. Best turnout goes to Shagun Sharma. Ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Now the award for most remarkable improvement goes to Avni Kumari of class 2B. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. Ma'am, Avni, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Avni. Now the award for overall first from class 2 goes to Hitakshi Mukherjee of section B. I would request her class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. She has scored 98.6%. A big round of applause for our little Hitakshi. Ma'am Hitakshi, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Hitakshi. Thank you, ma'am, for honoring our little stars. May I request Sir Onimesh De, Principal of Gurukul Vidya Mandir, on the stage. Moving to class 3. May I have the class teacher of class 3A, Jyoti Garg ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Dipannita Sengupta. Second position goes to Arya Rahman. First position goes to Arohi Bera. Best conduct goes to Ishani Chakravarti. Best turnout goes to Girisha Sen Sharma. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Sir, please be with us. May I have the class teacher of class 3B, Moshumi Das ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Eshita Adhikari. Second position goes to Sareen Akhtar Diba. First position goes to Aditi Sarkar. Best conduct goes to Arna Das. Best turnout goes to Shruti Kumari. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 3C, Mona Lisa Sarkar ma'am, on the stage. Third position goes to Oishi Chakravarti. Second position goes to Indrakshi Banerjee. First position goes to Adrika Das. Best conduct goes to Ayushi Sinha. Best turnout goes to Amelia Bachar. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 3D, Anupam ma'am, on the stage? Third position goes to Riyanshi Datta. Second position goes to Mridu Bera. First position goes to Alipriya Acharya. Best conduct goes to Shubhecha Roy. Best turnout goes to Ahana Ghoshal. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Now the award for most remarkable improvement goes to Shubhecha Sharkar from class 3B. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. Sir, ma'am, Shubhecha, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Shubhecha. Now, the overall first from class 3 goes to Aditi Sarkar of section B. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. She has scored 97.86%. A big round of applause for little Aditi. Sir, ma'am, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Aditi. Moving to class 4, may I have the class teacher of class 4A, Ritika Ghosh ma'am, on the stage? Third position goes to Abhishri Paul. Third position goes to Abhishri Paul. Second position goes to Bitika Manna. First position goes to Audrija Kundu. Best conduct goes to Audrija Bose. Best turnout goes to Shomili Mukherjee. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 4B, Kalapi Mitra ma'am, on the stage? Third position goes to Atmaja Roy. Second position goes to Shamriti Bhattacharya. First position goes to Shreyashi Samanta. Best conduct goes to Deshna Biswas. Best turnout goes to Arushi Sadhuka. Sir, ma'am, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 4C, Rusha De ma'am, on the stage? Third position goes to Oishi Guha. Second position goes to Shuchandra Majumdar. First position goes to Debadrita Chatterjee. Best conduct goes to Anisha Mukherjee. Best turnout goes to Riddhima Das. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. May I have the class teacher of class 4D, Arundhati ma'am, on the stage? Third position goes to Ishika Sarkar. Second position goes to Srimoyi Das. First position goes to Rupanjana Pal. Best conduct goes to Oshoshri Biswas. Best turnout goes to Anushka Mondol. Sir, ma'am, please join the students for the group photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students. Now the award for most remarkable improvement, and it goes to Rajnandini Datta of class 4B. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. Sir, ma'am, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Rajnandini. Now, overall first from class 4 goes to Adrija Kundu of section A. I would request the class teacher to accompany the child on the stage. Adrija has scored 96.71%. A big round of applause for Adrija. Sir, ma'am, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Adrija. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring our little stars. Now is the moment we have all been waiting for, the announcement of our junior section all-rounder 24-25. May I request our respected principal ma'am to come upon the stage to give the award for the junior section all-rounder. She is humble, intelligent, focused and a sheer hard worker. She has earned multiple gold medals in IMO, NSO and IU. In chess, she has excelled by winning champion of the 12th Kolkata District Chess Championship 2025, second prize in All Bengal Chess Tournament 2024, third prize in West Bengal State Tournament Chess 2025. This young, talented and dedicated chess player has won many more such accolades. She is none other than Shuchandra Majumdar of class 4C. I welcome Shuchandra. Let's give her a big round of applause. May the Almighty bless her and make her future as bright as the sun. Ma'am Shuchandra, please come forward for the photograph. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Shuchandra.
Thank you, Madam Junior School Coordinator. Success is the result of hard work, determination, and perseverance. Today, we take a moment to honor those students who have set an example through their outstanding performance in the examinations conducted by the Science Olympiad Foundation for the session 2024-25. May I request Ma'am Navanita Mukherjee to escort the achievers on the stage. Please put your hands together for Adira Sen and Srijoni Kormukar for receiving Certificate of Distinction in IGKO. Shomili Mukherjee, she has won Certificate of Distinction and gift voucher of ₹500 for securing 4th zonal rank in IGKO and Certificate of Distinction in IEO. Tiana Banerjee, Certificate of Distinction in IEO. Aditi Sharkar, Certificate of Distinction in IMO. Sotiti Bala for securing 5th zonal rank and certificate of zonal excellence in level 2 of IEO. Samadrita Nag and Samriddhi Kundu for achieving certificate of zonal excellence in the level 2 of IEO. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, students.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we would like to take a break for 10 minutes. And for the 10 minutes, you can go outside the auditorium. Let me remind you that eating or drinking inside the auditorium is against the policies of this particular auditorium. We can meet soon after 10 minutes for the next flow of the program. Thank you very much. Please be with us.